Hey, this is Michelle from TazLady71 doing a new creation idea using mini pancake maker, some embossing powders, and some shrinky dinks. So here, let's try it out. I cut parchment papers into 4-inch circles on my Cricut machine, and let's try it out. Try the shrinky dink. I'm just going to kind of start shrinking it a little bit here. It's a little too big. It'll probably take a minute. Apparently you do the butterfly here. Apparently you use your embossing dauber. Here now. Have the embossing thing, or you can use Versamark or any embossing thing pad. I'm going to try using Distress Glaze from Tim Hortons Lumberjack. One thing about embossing powder, it doesn't look a lot. You don't have to use very much on it. Just coat it here. Stick it in here. See how the shrinky dinky coming? Didn't really get too much here. So I'll try and error. This is new. I learned this technique on YouTube this week. A little bit more. See how the shrinky dinky's doing? See? See how fast that shrank? Doesn't that look too cute? Let me just give me that a little bit minute. You have to keep an eye on that because I think I just did it too long. And a couple quick tools to use are tweezers and the spatula. This gets very hot, so we have to be very careful. There you go. So this is embossed. And you're going to be able to emboss with that afterwards. And just shrink. Here we go. Let's try a butterfly. And one thing about embossing powder is you always can easily put it back into the bottle. See how it turns out. It's coming out. Ooh, it's smoking, but it looks kind of neat. It's almost done. And I always have extra ones of these handy. And a few in my Cricut machine. Okay, here we go. Ooh, that turned out really nice. Look at that. Nice and shiny butterfly. Okay. I'm going to do another shrinky dink. This is the butterfly. See how this shrinks up? I'm going to try to make a little charm out of it. Doesn't take that long. It's very hot though, so definitely have to be careful. Well, that's doing that. Let's do another bee. Let's do the bee in gold. Apparently you can also just do regular die cuts. Oh, look at the shrinky dink. Look at it. It turned out pretty good. Doesn't take that long to shrinky dink. That turned out really good. That's neat. Let's try some gold embossing powder. Is it all covered in there? Use the tweezers here. Let's try it again. There we go. Put it in the pancake maker. Let that do its job. Look at it come. Whoa. I'm not quite done yet, but look at it. It looks so beautiful. Try for a little bit longer. And I got these wood pieces just at the dollar store because I want to try some demos. Let's do some sunglasses. Next, should we do dark sunglasses? Okay, let's see how that works. Ooh, look at that. Turned out really good. If you can see that, turned out really nice. Okay. Get the embossing thing. I'm off camera a bit, sorry about that. Do a couple of them at a time. Oops. Put down there. try this. Okay, almost done here. So let's try it. Use some embossing powder back. Ooh, I'll mix a little bit of gold. That's not going to matter. I'll pick up the rest later that's on the mat. And here we go. Let's check out the last couple little sunglasses I made. It does a little smoking, but it's basically just because it's brand new. And here it is. There we go. Let it cool. And then we got some neat embellishments I can add to my planner or my scrapbook pages. I'm going to try some other techniques. Let's do one last shrinky dink here. But I'm going to kind of cut it a little bit better so it can fit in it. I got the shrinky dinks off Amazon. Put my Teflon thing. Let's try this one. It doesn't take that long. It really heats up really well. The one thing about this thing is no on and off switch. So when you're done, you have to immediately unplug it. They turned out really nice. Look at this. There we go. Here's the shrinky dink. Curves up. Somebody told me what you can do to make it flatten is you rub it with the Prussian paper when you get it off the thing. And there you go. And apparently you can throw some clear embossing over it. So let's see if my clear embossing will work. That's opaque. Because it's still hot. And it will give it a good shine. Let's try it. This is with clear embossing powder over the shrinky dink. I learned this technique from Lisa Jameson on YouTube. I will link her videos in the description below when I post this video. Here it is, guys. Look at it. It's almost done. I'll give it a nice shine. There, look at this. That is cool. Apparently somebody said you can put this underneath there to flatten it out a little bit more. Let it cool. There you go. Here's some of my creations with embossing powder. Turned out pretty neat. Another way to use it, ladies, you use your stash and you don't have to use the heat gun and blows it all over the place. And one thing about Prussian paper, you can use it over and over again. Well, bye for now. It's Michelle from TazLady71 Creations.